going to tell you that what she's been doing after she's been doing this for the last few years, you guys, she's coming on to here with this. She's been breaking up marriages, going to bars, people recording her for being off the chain. And that's where we're going to find Jennifer Soto if she doesn't get arrested. Yeah, she is lower. I agree. One Love Revolutionary. I agree. All right, so let's check this out. She's got one follower, it says, which is really weird. It says, oh no, she's following one person, you guys. You guys won't believe this. How many people are gonna buy her shit? Look at this. Let me drop myself down. She's following one person. She's got 49,000 followers and 22.9 thousand likes, you guys. She's sleeping with detectives. She's sleeping with her attorney, allegedly. All right. And I'm glad you watched the whole trial. I'm glad you guys understand. But this is her page. This is her official page. Casey Anthony _ Substack. So I'm going to go ahead and follow that so I can keep up with it. Here's the full one.
We're sweat to death. Okay.
Go follow. Go.
Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. This is my first of probably many recordings on a series that I'm starting. I am a legal advocate. I am a researcher. I've been in the legal field since 2011. And in this capacity, I feel that it's necessary, if I'm going to continue to operate appropriately as a legal advocate, that I start to advocate for myself. All right. And also advocate for my daughter. For those of you who don't know, my name is Casey Anthony. My daughter is Kaylee Anthony. My parents are George and Cindy Anthony. Yeah. This is not about them. This is not in response to anything that they have said or done. That's not to say that I'm not going to respond at some point to.
Now, remember, you guys, people are buying this. They're liking it. They're thinking that she could be an advocate because they don't really know what happened. So we're all disgusted. And yes, you're right. She needs money. So imagine this, guys. In this sense, I'm going to go to her Substack after. I want you guys to look at that handle. If you don't understand TikTok, I want you to try. It's Casey Anthony _ Substack. I want you to go over there. She barely did this a couple of days ago. It's blowing up. You see it on Plunder. You see JLR. You see Watts the Obsession. Her baby girl deserved a chance. I'll leave that up. Thank you so much, Microwave Cheese, while we're doing this. Absolutely right. You guys can't fall for this. It's unbelievable. She's got 2 posts and people are sucking it up right now and they're buying it.
To some of the things that they have said and done. The whole point of this is for me to begin to reintroduce myself. I'm doing this both personally for me, but in a professional capacity. Moving forward, the majority of what you will see will be me speaking in a professional capacity. My goal is...
All right, so her goal is to rebrand herself, folks. I could tell you exactly what her goal is right now. So what she's doing is she's trying to rehabilitate her image, all right? So her TikTok account started off right at about 22,000, almost the first day. Within days of the launch, she was making content aimed at humanizing her persona, okay? So this video is to frame herself as a victim of circumstance to you guys while she's just barely referencing Kaylee's death, which we know was a huge tragedy, not only to you guys in the Florida community, but to the whole world. So what she does in this video is she makes soft focus filters and sentimental background music. She tries to make a stark contrast between what we believe she is, how we believe she's a monster, and her past associations, all right? So many people that are critiquing her are they notice that her use of emotionally manipulative rhetoric includes claims that she wants to seek to prevent other families from enduring a similar pain. All right. So as the statement draws people in, she's trying to create backlash for those people that originally did that to her and frame herself as something else. Now, this is going to be a recurring theme. So remember what she's trying to do, frame herself as something else and point out to the people that are hating on her. Okay. So let's listen a little more so I can break it down. I played it straight through earlier, but there's so much more today.
Is to continue to help give a voice to people, to give people tools and resources that they can utilize so they actually know where they can turn to.
Now, unless you're Jen Soto, she's not going to be able to give you anything unless she's going to teach you how to hide and how to be manipulative and disgusting. We need to make sure, cancel culture. We need hashtag cancel culture. Casey Anthony. This is ridiculous, you guys. And people are buying it.
So with that, please join me on Substack. If you have questions, I will set up an email address where we can correspond.
All right, now let me break down what Substack, and I'll show you after this video. So what Substack, it's hard for me to say. Substack is a legal advocacy. It's like a group. You can go on there and people can help you in legal ways without being a lawyer. So Substack, legal advocacy. I believe she's monetizing and exploiting herself and her daughter and the case. Now, parallel to the Substack, she has her TikTok account to appeal to this new generation. Many of you guys in my chat are 45 and older, so we don't always go onto TikTok. So she's looking for that generation that is after us, that uses TikTok, that's praising Gypsy Rose and praising Anna Delvey. You know Anna Delvey, the one that disgustingly stole a bunch of money from people and pretended like she was this heiress and got a little bit of jail time. That's what she's doing. All right, that's what Casey Anthony's doing. She's trying to trick the generation of TikTokers and the new generation. So what she's doing, you guys, is she is creating a position in Substack to be a legal advocate. All right. Now the platform is $7 a month. She wants a subscription to exclusive rights or insights to her into wrongful convictions. Although she didn't get a wrongful conviction, she should have been arrested and she wasn't. So initial posts critique her of misconduct and media bias. She's saying that the media is biased, and because it's a high profile case, people are attacking her. Now, the legal experts also question her qualifications on these issues, noting that her lack of formal legal training and her felony conviction for lying to law enforcement. So critics will argue that Substack represents a monetization of her notoriety, leveraging you guys and the public for the fascination of this case. And she wants to emphasize that she's helping the LGBTQ plus advocacy, which a community with no prior connection to her, remember that, has further fueled accusations of opportunism and given her refusal to address ongoing civil lawsuits filed by Kaylee's grandparents. Remember that. All right. So, people, if you guys are outraged, you should be. She's trying to manipulate her way in to multiple facets of our community and other communities that we don't know about.
Respond directly. Up until this point, that has never happened. And it's only going to be on a limited basis regarding legal issues, legal matters. One of the main reasons that I'm doing this, there are people close to me who have been targeted and attacked recently. There are also people close to me who have had some recent things occur. And when necessary, people needed to step up, myself included. So as a proponent for the LGBTQ community, for our legal community, women's rights, I feel that it's important that
all right, now she just brought up women's rights. So again, she's trying to appeal to Kylie and to Clementine and to me and to Gemini and to the people that use TikTok on a regular basis. Believe it or not, they're already forming communities to back Casey Anthony. I know you don't believe that, but it's true. She's now it's got a backlash from us, but there's other people on there that there's people that are condemning her attempts, right? They're profiting from infamy, like OJ Simpson, and her advocating for Kaylee when it was an unresolved homicide. Nobody got in trouble for that, right? So there's a smaller, more contingent group of self-described justice reformers who have defended her right to free speech, you guys, and arguing that her acquittal entitles her to societal reintegration. So they say you're bad, I'm bad. She needs to be reintegrated into society because she did not get a guilty. All right, so these supporters are citing the documentary's allegations, remember the one on Hulu, and they're framing her social media presence as a challenge to the trial by a public opinion. They're saying we're persecuting her even though she wasn't convicted. All right? So we're trying to change that. And she's trying to appeal to women, gays, and the younger generation.
I use this platform that was thrust upon me and now look at as a blessing as opposed to the curse that it has
Yes.
been since 2008.
You're not
With
going
that,
to nope.
these aren't going to be perfect. They're not going to be edited. Most of the time, they're not going to be short. But I am proverbially standing in the light, embracing this piece, still going to keep my privacy intact. So you will get very comfortable with my car. And I will explain in great detail why it's so important for people to protect their privacy. It's not just important to public figures, it's even more important to private individuals. And with the current climate in our country, especially, it's that much more important, which is why I am utilizing the Substack platform.
And again, she knows that she's appealing to people. Thank you, Microwave Cheese. She's representing the LGBTQ community. No, you're not. You're not even representing the human race at any stage. I agree. And thank you so much. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. I mean, this is what she did. She sold her parents out and she did that Hulu documentary, you guys. Nobody would bother her if she stayed out of the public life. Exactly. Now, this opens the door for people like Jennifer Soto. If Jen Soto never gets arrested, would you want to see her up there selling her services? No, we don't want to do that. And she knows, but it's working. There's 22,000 people that would agree with her. All right. And we don't want that to happen or to appeal to somebody that you know that says, give her a chance. That's not fair.
Yes, I am advertising this and publishing this on TikTok, possibly also through other meta platforms, but my intention is to separate from that and
damn, dude, this is not
showcase
good.
even more why Substack is such an important resource for people to utilize moving forward. Anyway, I appreciate your time and we'll see how this goes.
All right. She's got 2 posts. We're going to go to the next one real quick. And then, like I said, Casey Anthony _ Substack. And then I'm going to bring you to her Substack page so you guys know. And then I'm going to show you what Casey Anthony has been up to, guys, causing fights, at the bar, people filming her, breaking up marriages. She's a liar, guys. She lies. She dipped her toes back into the Hulu documentary because she wanted to just get her feet wet and listen to what critics say. She's doing that now. We are her critics, you guys.